Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Starting 11 show. Wolves versus Everton, 8 o'clock on a Saturday night. Why? Who's watching that if you're not an Everton or Wolves fan? I don't know. Anyway, let's get into it. Yeah, listen, seen the press conference from David Moyes, and it doesn't sound like there's a lot of room for manoeuvre. Still, probably going to be another couple of weeks, get these 2 games out the way before we have another break. And then we're into April, and maybe we'll start to get more players back. So let's get into it. Jordan Pickford, obviously, starting in goal. Again, just waiting for that clean sheet again. Be nice to have a clean sheet. Feels like it's been a few games now since we've had one. So be good for him if he can have one against Wolves on Saturday night. At right back, Brien continues in there. Obviously, scored in his last game against Brentford and has been playing really well in the position. You know, he's had different kinds of challenges while he's been playing there, playing against different kinds of players, fast wingers and more technical players. But for pretty much, he's done the job. Very calm, and I think technically he's done really well as well. Doesn't really get outdone for pace, and obviously physical stature is obviously important as well. So, looking for another solid game from him. On the other side, Vitaly Mykolenko, who I think is in a good run of form, has been pretty consistent since David Moyes come into the side, come back to the club. Sorry. And he's been in the side. He's obviously higher up the pitch and got his first assist in that game as well against Brentford. So let's see that continue, and let's see him getting more assists. And that's what a modern fullback is supposed to do now. So he continues at left back, and the 2 centre backs, obviously James Tarkowski and Jared Brantwaite, who obviously Tarky, obviously, I think has been in contention for goal of the month, which is a bit strange. And him and Jared have been pretty consistent as well. Had their own wobbles at different times, but that's the partnership, and that's that will continue. And again, as I said, hopefully that back 4 will get a clean sheet. Into midfield, Adesina Gay. Again, one of the first names on the team sheet. Someone hopefully will be putting his name to a contract extension for next season soon. Alongside him, James Garner, who's been brilliant since he come back into the side as well. Being a pretty seamless transition since obviously Mangala getting injured, and him coming into the side has been fantastic. Those two have provided brilliant cover for the back 4, but obviously going forward as well. James Garner can provide some great through balls. We've seen that for Beto as well, and Garner just all over the pitch and has been really good on the ball, I think, of late. Always finds that little bit of time. So those two sitting in front of the back 4. Ahead of them, I'm going back for Abdoulaye Doucouré. Obviously missed the last game, but I just think his energy is really important in this side. I think this is the only real position that anyone can sort of argue about, I think. For me, though, I think he's still massively important. I think a lot of people talk about what he can't do, but I think what he does give us is that goal threat, having another physical presence up front, so we can go to a 4-4-2 at times. Takes a little bit of pressure off Beto, and he presses really well. And I know people go, oh yeah, but it's just pressing. I think it's massively important for this team to get on the front foot, to get higher up the pitch, take the ball off the opposition. And if we can break Wolves down in their own half, that makes us a big threat. So he will play in that position. On the right-hand side, Jesper Lindstrom will continue. And, David Moyes has challenged him and Jack Harrison, who'll start on the left-hand side. David Moyes has challenged those 2 players. They're obviously 2 players who are on loan at the football club, and if they want to remain Everton players, they have to do a lot more in the remaining games. They have to start contributing, whether it be assists or goals, and take the pressure off the other players. To have wide men who don't score goals or assist, that's what top sides have. They have those players who chip in with 6, 7, 8, 9 goals plus assist. And I know assists aren't like a real thing anymore, because you can provide opportunities. If the strikers don't take them, or the midfielders don't take them, that's not on you. But it is a nice thing to have next to your name that you've got a few assists and obviously a few goals. And both of them have to start doing that now if they want to remain Everton players. And I think for both of those players, at where they are in their careers, saying that Jack Harrison won't get a bigger club, and Lindstrom, you know, what do you want to do? Do you want to go back to Napoli and sit on the bench? Now, don't get me wrong, Lindstrom's not playing in his proper position. He's playing where he needs to for Everton, but I think we need to get more out of both of them if they want to remain Everton players. And it's an exciting time. It feels like an exciting time coming up for Everton. If they want to be part of that, then they have to do more. And up front, Beto, who, listen, okay, against Brentford, he missed opportunities, but I'm not going to sit here and go, well, he's a disgrace and we need to be looking at that. It happens. He had a bad night. He had 3 big opportunities and it just didn't happen for him. Let's hope, you know, after the rest, he just gets back down to business. And the first one he gets, he takes against Wolves. There aren't many options. We still know Dominic Calvert-Lewin not available. Schmidt, okay, he made the bench last time out. Does he make the bench again? And if he does make the bench, can he come on and provide something? Well, hopefully he can. Hopefully he's at that stage. Hopefully he's ready to take the next step. I don't know. Last time, obviously, he was on the bench. Would he be on the bench if he couldn't offer something? I don't know. But Beto, yeah, listen, he had a bad day at the office last time out, but he still had opportunities that he created mostly through his own running, his own runs, and let's hope he takes those chances in this game and gets back to scoring goals. So there's my starting 11. Let me know the likes of, would you like to see the likes of Charlie Alcaraz stay in the team or Tim Irabunam come into the side? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure to check out the match preview with Baz and myself. Give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be back after the game with all the reaction, hopefully from another win. If you want more great videos as well, join us over on Toffee TV Premier. The link is in the description. The QR code's come on the screen now. See you later.